You are listening to Bedtime Dreamy Tales. Please make sure you have subscribed to our channel for new story. Story title, The Three Apprentices. Once upon a magical era, nestled among rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived three intrepid young apprentices. Theo, the carpenter with a heart full of dreams, Jasper, the blacksmith with the strength of 10 men, and Finn, the tailor with a needle, as swift as his wit. Their bond was forged in the fires of ambition to journey across lands far and wide, seeking not only work but also the wisdom of the world. However, as fate would have it, their fortunes dwindled in the town of Eldridge, where work became as scarce as a raindrop in the desert, leaving them with tattered clothes and empty stomachs. As the golden hue of dawn painted the skies of Eldridge, our heroes, facing adversity, resolved to embark on a new journey. Theo, ever the optimist, proposed a bold plan. "We cannot let our spirits be dampened by this misfortune," he declared. "Let us set out once more. Should any of us find work in a city where the others do not, he shall inform the innkeeper of his whereabouts, thus ensuring that we may reunite and share in our successes." With hearts full of hope and a pact sealed with brotherly affection, they ventured into the great unknown, their spirits buoyed by the promise of adventure. Their journey took them through verdant valleys and bustling market towns until one day, they crossed paths with a figure of enigmatic presence, dressed in garments that whispered of wealth and power, yet exuding a disconcerting aura. This stranger offered them an intriguing proposition: adhere to his counsel, and they would find themselves flush with gold and work, with the promise of ascending nobility and the luxury of travel in grand coaches. Jasper, whose eyes often gleamed with the prospect of adventure, was tempted by this offer. However, Finn, whose prudence was as sharp as his tailor's shears, noticed an oddity: a mismatched pair of feet, one of a horse, one of a man, prompting a flicker of doubt. Revealing himself to be a benign spirit, the stranger sought not to ensnare their souls but to offer them a path to prosperity through a magical pact. "Answer any inquiry with the three of us for money." And exactly so. This peculiar mantra, he promised, would unlock the doors to wealth, provided they adhere to it without deviation. Intrigued and somewhat reassured by the spirit's promise of no ill intent, they agreed, embarking on a chapter of their journey filled with mystique and wonder. Guided by the spirit's enigmatic advice, our heroes arrived at the bustling town of Marrowfield, where the famed golden stag and promised rest and respite. There, their adherence to the curious mantra, "the three of us for money," exactly so, cast a spell of fortune over them. The innkeeper, bemused yet enchanted by their responses, lavished upon them a feast that would make kings envious, ensuring their stay was nothing short of regal. Yet, their peculiar manner of speech, while bringing them prosperity, also wove a web of intrigue and suspicion among the townsfolk and visitors alike. Among the inn's guests was a merchant, wealthy beyond measure but cautious of the mysterious trio. His suspicions, fueled by their cryptic exchanges, set the stage for a fateful turn of events. The dawn that followed was marred by tragedy. The merchant, found lifeless and robbed of his fortune, cast a shadow of suspicion on our innocent apprentices. Misunderstood and wrongfully accused, their magical pact now seemed more a curse than a blessing. Imprisoned and facing the gravest of charges, they found themselves ensnared in a twisted fate, with the gallows looming ominously on the horizon. But destiny, it seemed, had one final twist in store. Just as despair threatened to drown their hopes, a miraculous sight befell the town of Marrowfield. A majestic carriage, drawn by 4 chestnut steeds, thundered towards them, a beacon of salvation. From it emerged the enigmatic spirit, now adorned in the garb of nobility, who revealed the true villain of this tale, the innkeeper, whose greed had led him down a dark path of murder and deceit. With the innkeeper's vile deeds brought to light and justice served, our heroes were exonerated, their bonds with each other and their mysterious benefactor stronger than ever. Liberated from their pact, they found themselves not only freed from the shadow of the noose but also the recipients of a boundless fortune. As they resumed their journeys, the tale of Theo, Jasper, and Finn became a legend, a testament to the power of friendship, the virtues of courage and honesty, and the mysterious forces that guide the destiny of men. Their adventures, enriched with new allies and experiences, continue to unfold, a never-ending saga of wonder and exploration. If you like this story, please give this video a like and comment below with your thoughts. See you in the next story.